Alright, welcome back, guys. So, a lot of work has gone into this. Like I said, your videos may be a little less here for a little while, because I think I've worked on this 3 different times to get it all done. But, so I'm going to try for 3 videos this week. Most of it is going to be going over this kind of stuff, because I've got a lot more that I need to get done, but I'll show you what I've done here. So I've had to change over the cooling area a little bit. I put this one a little bit too close. I didn't want to redo this and lose the coolant that's in there, so I just added another one with 2 more filters over here. And everything so far is working well with that. But the main thing is we now have regular copper here, which is giving us copper coil sheets. We have copper wire coils here, which is basically the same setup going up. It looks like I could probably get away with putting in a second one of these, because these are staying pretty well full. So I should be able to get away with doing this. And I would just have to do a bit of that. And then send this up. And like a shoe. And that should take care of that. Where am I going to put this at? Put that there. And we can send it over there. Let's see how that works. See if that keeps everything running a bit better and gets us more copper plates. But anyways, that makes our copper coil sheets, which we then will just break down into copper plates whenever we need copper plates. But hopefully we won't need too many of those, because we have the copper wire coils over here, which again we might be able to do the same thing and put another one of those in, but as of right now I don't really need to. Then over here we have the tinned copper plates, which that one stays running pretty well just the way it is. It's got the same copper setup that we had over there, which is the same thing that which basically is a ore processor 2, a pellet press 1, into a blast furnace, into a chemical furnace 2, induction furnace, then a strand casting with coolant. And then for the tin, it's just the processor, pellet, blast furnace. There is no chemical furnace on that side, because that's not doing any kind of cathode or anything. It's just going straight to ingots. And then the next one is silver wire coils. So we've got the old silver way that we were doing before. I didn't see any other way of doing silver more advanced than what we're already doing. And then copper on the other side, and that's making our coils. We do not have coolant on this side. This one is water only, because we haven't unlocked the ability to do it the other way. See, the coolant one is still unlocked till we get advanced silver casting 3. So right now we can only do the water one. And then this one over here will be gold eventually, but we haven't unlocked the ability to make the gold wires either way. We have to have advanced gold casting 2 to be able to do it with water, and we have to have 3 to be able to do it with coolant. And we won't unlock this until after we get strand casting 3 done, and then that. So this one's here for when I'm going to do it, but it's not set up yet. And then I decided down here to do this, which apparently I need to get a lot more tin sent down here because that is not going nearly fast enough. I'll have to put in a red belt for that. But this way we should have plenty of tin sheet coils here, because we have 4 processors, 4 pellet presses, 2 blast furnaces, 4 induction furnaces, into 4 strand casting 2s, and to deal with all of that, I put a new area down here for coolant, which is not a mess like it is up there. And then I also have added in silver over here with processors and liquefiers, blast furnace, induction, and then 3 regular casting machines, which is enough to keep up with this. And I probably should have done 2 induction furnaces, because as you can see, that blast furnace stays full all the time, but we don't need that many silver plates at the moment. So if we end up getting to where we need more, I'll have to take that out of there and fix that, and basically just move this one over a little bit and put in a second one. But I am starting to get that all worked out. The next one I'm going to work on is going to be iron, and I'll show you here what I'm planning on doing. Because if we look at iron ore, we can process it down, which is the first step of everything now, or most everything. And then we can make that into pellets, and then we can put that in with limestone and coke to make iron ingots. And then when we get to this point, we have different options. One, we can do 24 iron ingots and oxygen into 6 steel. I don't think we need this iron. Yeah, that's for weird stuff we don't need. So we can turn 12 iron into molten iron. We can also mix manganese in with it and make 240 iron. We can mix silicon ingots in it and make 240 iron. We can mix cobalt, iron, and nickel and get molten iron, which I don't agree with that recipe, so I won't use it. Chrome, iron, and nickel. This would be like stainless steel. I don't agree with that one either. And then iron, magnesium, and manganese for 360 iron. And then we later have that one. So I think what we're actually going to do is this right here. We're going to put silicon and iron together, because we have butt tons of silicon. We have all of that sitting there, and we still have, where the hell is it? I went way too far. we still have this one, which is holding 714K. So we have butt tons of silicon. So we're going to mix the two together, and that'll save me on some iron. And then if we look at steel, I think we can do, that's where we need to make the molten invar. We're going to be setting up both of these, so we're going to need a lot of steel. Bad thing is we need iron ingots to make the steel, so it doesn't look like we're going to be able to mix any silicon in for the steel, which is really, really weird that they chose to do this the way they did. It'd be nice if there was a way to melt back down to recast the iron, but it's just weird that you got to put the... You can make molten iron with all these different things, but when it comes to steel, you're pretty well screwed. You're doing iron to steel, and it's 24 ingots to 6 ingots of steel. That's ridiculous. And then they don't give you any... Oh, there we go. Okay, so steel and silicon will make molten steel. Okay, never mind. I found it. Alright, now here I wouldn't really mind doing... Well, not with tungsten. That's weird. I wouldn't mind it if there was like manganese, nickel, any of that crap, but... Okay, so we'll be doing this as well, so we can get steel ingots and silicon for molten steel, so we can get even more steel out of it, because we need lots of steel. And we won't be able to do the sheet thing unless we do it with water for right now. And then we're going to also be setting up the invar and the cobalt steel. So making cobalt steel plates is going to be cobalt and steel. So we're going to have to look at processing cobalt for that. I also got more of the crystallizers put back in up here. I've been slowly adding them as long as these filtrations were okay, and up until I added this last one, we were okay, but now we're a little bit short on filter frames, so I may have to put in another thing for them, because it looks like we're doing decent on water. It's not staying full, but it's that one might be... I might have to put one more in, but I may have to put in a another coolant thing over here, which is kind of weird because... Oh, wait a minute. I took that out of there, didn't I? What I might need to do, since we're making coolant now down here, because I have added... Where is that pipe at? June. We have this right here. Pipe for purified water coming from our coolant, which we have a pretty decent amount going through there. I have ran it up and connected it to our processing up here. I have it going in right here. at this junction, and then it's set to a non-return so it can't go back down. So it's just keeping that packed as full as possible with purified water and sending it up here because these were not getting enough water. And now you can see we have a pretty decent amount of water across all of these, and they all stay running now. So what I might end up doing as we keep adding more is where it comes up here and connects. I may, like right here, I may put one that goes back off over that way. Or what I could do actually is right here where it comes up, I could do a pump that pumps it that direction to make sure we get as much that way as possible, and then put a overflow going the other way, so if it's ever above 80 we can send the excess over here, which it's never there anyways, but as we add more of them we're going to be getting more of them. But it definitely looks like we need to put in a bit more purified water. And you'll notice the zinc line here, I'm basically just trying to get all the zinc from over yonder over here so we have it all in one place. And so it's filling, and I've redone the line for aluminum and silver for whatever the right here. I put them together here. It used to be over here. It's for a catalyst thing that we need. So just been trying to clean up some of that mess. It used to run through here and down, and now it just runs from over there instead of over here. So basically the same thing that we have here with the copper and zinc, which will be coming out soon because that's running down here for making brass. And that's going to be one of the next things I get put in, because we have to get brass and bronze left. And I don't have either of those set up yet. But I was kind of running out of time if I was going to get you guys out a video this week. So that one will be coming out soon, because we'll be moving this one over, and we'll also be moving this one over. This I can take out now because we're making it on the other side, and soon we'll have this whole area open. I've pretty much already cleaned out most of the area right here. The only thing that's left in there right now is our tin one that's doing almost nothing. It's so basic, it's ridiculous. It's even still on gray belts, and yeah, it just can't keep up with what it needs to do over there. So this is going to be a long and arduous process trying to get all this in here, but so far that's what I've got for. Oh wait a minute, yeah, so next I'm going to work on getting the copper and the bronze in. I haven't quite worked out where I'm putting them. I'll probably put them under the copper, because if you notice where I put the silver plate and the tin plate, there's still that big old area over here. I've just got it, and tin, putting in bronze over here won't be an issue because I've got tin right there. So I'll probably put bronze in right here. And then I need to get brass in, so I don't know where I'm going to bring the zinc in here at. Can probably straighten that belt out a little bit and fix that. And it looks like I'm going to have a problem with these pipes the way I put them in here, because they're going to be, they might be right in the way of what I need to do. But yeah, for the next few days I'm going to work on getting bronze and brass in here, and then down here I'm hoping this hurries up and gets done, but it's probably not going to. I may actually have to go on this side to do the iron, which is probably a better idea than going down there. I think I may go in this area right here and start on the iron. So I will let you guys go for the day. I will get my butt back busy on getting the iron done. I also think I'm going to do a bit of expanding because we are really getting outside of the border here. Luckily, with all my turrets, we're okay and nothing's really doing any damage. Once they start, oh, that one's really getting in there. Okay, so I need to go refill that. Yep, he is out of bullets. We'll get this metal stuff done. I've got a lot of work to get done. So you just gotta hold with me for a little bit. Let me get this changeover done, and then we've got trains to set up. We've got shells to get delivered. We got an expansion to do. I think we have 2 new science packs we need to make. I just want to get this changeover done, which is taking a lot of time. So, have a good one. I'll see you guys next time when I have brass, bronze, and hopefully iron and steel. And then we'll probably build the cobalt steel in the video, since I've never done that one before. We'll probably do that one together. And that'll be hopefully the next video. We may do, I'm not sure, we may do the iron and steel, brass and bronze in the next one, and then do the cobalt steel after that. I'm not sure. Y'all know me by now. I don't have a plan for this. See you guys next time.